Hello hatchlings, it's Ember again. I know it's been a little while since my last video, but we all share the same channel here, so we kind of have to take turns. Except Logan. Anyway, so I'm back again with another book review. And this time it's not a single book that I want to talk about, it's a whole series. And it's one of my absolute favorite series. A series of unfortunate events. And I'm just going to show off the first book in the series because there's like 13 in the main series, and then the Beatrice letters, and then all the wrong questions, which are all good. Not to mention the unauthorized autobiography and the blank book and the puzzle book. I have them all. They're all over in my hoard. They're an amazing series. I read these books shortly after they came out. A friend of mine recommended them, and I just fell in love. And if you don't know the story, it is a story about three orphans named Violet, Klaus, and Sunny Baudelaire. And they don't start off the story as orphans. Their parents die in the beginning chapter, and then they are sent from guardian to guardian and from bad situation to worse situation, all the while being chased by a horrendous villain. And you fall in love with the characters. They're just so precious, and you just want to take them all under your wing and protect them. And Angel was telling me that the first time she read the books, she was about 13, and so she was in between Violet and Klaus's age. And the first time she read them, she said that she imagined herself going through it with them. They were like her brothers and sister, her brother and sisters. But now that she's an adult, she reads them from an adult's point of view, and now she just wants to protect them, which I think is how I felt, because I am significantly older than Angel, and significantly older than probably most of you. Don't ask me how old I am, I won't say. It is in the triple digits, however. But it is a really good story, and I like it because it differs from the traditional good triumphs over evil type story. It's more of bad things happen. And no matter how hard you try to stop the bad things from happening, sometimes bad things just happen. And they go from bad to worse to worse. And it just, one bad thing after the other. It's a very different story, but it's always really good because I love the way that the siblings are always so close. They always have each other's back. They fight on occasion, but they love each other, and they're in it together. And I love watching them progress from, the story starts off with Sunny as an infant, and Klaus is 12, and Violet is 14, and they all have birthdays throughout the series, and it's beautiful. And now there's the series on Netflix, which I loved watching, and I cannot wait for season 3. It's beautiful. And I don't know, I love it. I love it a lot. I like the storytelling, the dark storytelling. Now, I will say that when I read the books, my favorite character was Lemony Snicket himself. I don't know why, my mental image of him is just, I kind of have a little crush on my mental image of Lemony Snicket. And it was not exactly like the Jude Law from the movie, and not really like Patrick Warburton from the series. It's kind of a combination of those two, yet separate, which is how it goes when you have movies and TV shows and stuff all based on books. Your mental image of what you saw, what you pictured when you read the books, mixes with what you see when you watch the movies, and it just, I do that with most everything. But back to the topic. I love the vocabulary and here's a word which here means, and then he describes it. And sometimes it actually makes sense, and other times it has absolutely nothing to do with the actual definition at all. And I think that series really, as I read Angel's writing, I think that series influenced her writing a lot, which makes me happy because I enjoy her writing and I enjoy his writing. So it's really good. It's unique, and I've never read anything like it before or since. And I was really, really excited when All the Wrong Questions came out. I waited until they were all out, all 5, and then I bought them all at once, and I read them in the course of like a week. I read all 5, and they follow the path of young Lemony Snicket when he was a kid. So it's really good. It's a really, really good series. It is one of my absolute favorites. And if you only know the series from the Netflix show, it's great. I love the extra layer that the show has, because it tells the story for those of you who don't know the story, who have never read the books, who this is your first experience with this world. It tells the story, but there's also a second layer there for those of us who know the books, who have read the book series, the whole series multiple times like I have. There's a different, it feels like there's a different mystery to solve than the one that we already know from the books, in addition to the one that we already know from the books. So I love that it draws in new audience, but it also has something that keeps the old audience, and it's not just a word-for-word retelling of the books. I love that. And I love the theme song. The theme song to the show is great. I like to just sing it on my own. It's wonderful. But if you only know it from the TV show, I'm glad that you're getting to know the story, but I also recommend reading the book. And I do that with just anything. That's just my general... I love it that you've seen the movies or the TV show, but also go back and read the book, because there's always something in the books that doesn't make it. You can't translate it exactly from book to screen. And there's something in movies and TV shows that you don't get from reading the books alone. So I always recommend doing both. If at all possible, if you can, do both. Read the book and watch the movie or the TV show or what have you. Or sometimes it's the play, if it's a play. So anyway, that's just a general rule. Enjoy both, movie and books. Even if the movie has absolutely nothing to do with the books, who cares? It's a different medium. It is a different medium. It's a different form of storytelling. I love them both. So, I guess that's my review. I love it. It's wonderful. It's unique. It's dark. There's, happy things happen, but they're very few and far between, because it's not a happy story. It is a series of unfortunate events where one bad thing after another happens to these poor, beautiful little children that I said I just want to kind of bring them under my wing and fly them away to my Hoard and kind of keep them in my nest and take care of them. If they could just come to me, I would take care of them and protect them and eat Count Olaf, because I'm a dragon and I can do that. Oh, I did want to show, this has nothing to do with the books, but I got some earrings. I don't know if you can see them, but they're cute little dragon earrings. And the Cat and Nat videos, Katrina and Natalie, my friend Natalie gave me these. So I haven't worn them yet, but I was just excited to show off my new earrings. But I think that's it. I know that Angel said that she's going to do a new Tokyo Treat box, but her box hasn't come in yet. It's arriving a little bit late, so that's why this is me today and not another Tokyo Treat. But it will come. And I know that Ari, you guys were introduced to Ari last time, and what did you think of her? She's an interesting little hatchling. she's young. She is very, especially according to fairy ages. She's very much a hatchling. She's very much a child. So if she acts immature, that's because she is. Daisy acts immature. That's just because Daisy's a pixie, and that's how she is. But Daisy is beautiful. And then, of course, Logan acts immature because she is a human child. She's in her 20s, but she's a human child. So. And I don't know what Angel's deal is. Angel just ages from, as she tells me, she can be either between the ages of 5 and 25 mentally, which is odd because she just turned 27. So maybe she'll have to change that to, I don't know. But she's just, Angel's a little weirdo, but we love her. She's adorable. She lets us use her bedroom and her computer to make these videos, and her channel. This is all hers, so we appreciate Angel. But, yeah. Anyway, I think that's it. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and you'll keep an eye out for the next one. And I did like reading your comments about your favorite stories and your favorite genres and that kind of stuff last time. That made me happy to read. So let me know if you have ever heard of the series of Unfortunate Events, if you've read the books, or if you've just watched the movie or just seen the TV show. Let me know. And if you're a fan of all three, then what is your favorite version of Lemony Snicket, and what's your favorite version of Count Olaf? My favorite version of Lemony Snicket is the one that's in my head, which is a combination of them. And my favorite version of Olaf is actually the Neil Patrick Harris version. I actually really like him in that. So, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos, because it's not just me. You've got Daisy and Logan and Ari and Tori and Angel. Cat and Natter occasionally, but they kind of have to get together. It's difficult to get them together to make a video, so I don't know when the next one will be with them. But I hope you're enjoying everyone else's videos, and I will have another one, and I don't know what book I'm going to do next, but I will decide that by the time it's my next video. And so I don't know what other video is coming next, as in the other people on this channel. I don't know who's coming next. But that's all for this, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!